What's happening, everybody? I've got a special treat for you today. Since it is Easter week, I wanted to do an Easter candy pairing. I'm gonna try 5 selections and tell you exactly why I love the pairing. With all of the pairings that I am actually trying, I'm gonna put the link down below. It probably won't get there before Easter, but I encourage you to try each one of these wines. One of the hardest things in the wine world is to pair sweet things with wine. Why is that? Because of the acid that's contained in the wines, plus the sugar or the residual sugar that is left over if that wine contains it. But more importantly, each wine has a unique identity and each wine type has a unique identity. So let's get into the first selection. So the first selection I've got for you is Peeps and Champagne. What I love about this pairing is the bubbles and the light and fluffy Peeps go so very well together. You can also try Prosecco or Cava. Those would also work in this pairing as well. It's so very cool to have the bubbles from the champagne and it's almost like a bread or a yeast taste pair with the sweetness and the somewhat, as you put these side by side, somewhat of a saltiness as well with the peep. And then the sugar glaze just adds something nice and refreshing to the champagne as well. The champagne that I'm drinking today is the Canard-Duchêne Cuvée Léonie Brut. Our next pairing is Lisa's favorite, Starburst, jelly beans, the Flavor Eds. She is obsessed with these. She's actually been asking me for the past 3 or 4 days, can you please do this video so that I can eat these? And I've been holding out and I'm opening them now. So what I'm gonna pair this with is Sauvignon Blanc. The Sauvignon Blanc has more of a grassy, traditionally a grassy flavoring. Also has a little bit of, specifically this one from New Zealand, it's going to be much greener. And as I suspected, this is definitely on the grassier side. It's much different than Sancerre from France. It is much greener, much more fresh, much more aromatic. On the grassy side more than the floral side that you would get with the Sancerre. What's gonna make this pairing so interesting is that you've also got a tropical feature with the Sauvignon Blanc. You get nice citrus fruits. With this one specifically, and with most New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs, you're gonna see a little bit more of that pineapple side of things, and it's gonna pair really well with the watermelon Flavor Eds, but I think that this is gonna be an amazing pairing. When you're pairing wine with food, you're looking for things that complement. And what's really complementary in this is the high acid with the high sugar. It's almost like taking lemon juice and sugar and making lemonade. It really creates that unique and delicious flavor profile that you want in a true pairing. The next pairing I've got is one of my favorites. It's the Cadbury Egg, which is super traditional here at Easter time, and we're gonna put this with a Chardonnay. I've got the Arsonist Chardonnay, it's a 2017. I've been looking forward to trying this vintage. I've always loved this wine in the past, and I actually picked this up at Costco, of all places, yesterday. What's so cool about this pairing is that you've got the nice creaminess of the inside of the Cadbury Egg, which is similar to the buttery, creamy deliciousness that you get from a California Chardonnay. With the light milk chocolate and the creaminess and the sugar, the acid in this wine, as well as that nice oaky butteriness, is going to go so well together. My next Easter candy pairing is the traditional chocolate bunny. And I'm pairing this with an Argentinian Malbec. I personally love the nice pepper zing, so I know it's gonna go so very well with this chocolate. The pepper zing is totally there, and with the chocolate, it's a confectioner's chocolate that they use, so it's very rich but also very creamy. And with the fruit flavors in this Malbec, everything goes together so very, very well. The Malbec that I am enjoying today is the Altos de Plata Malbec from Argentina. This is the 2017 vintage. Malbec is actually one of my favorite wines because it is usually very affordable for the quality that you get in the bottle. And if you're ever in Argentina, I definitely want you to check out all of the Malbecs that they have available to you. And for my final pairing, we've got my favorite, my absolute favorite. It is a Reeses Egg. This is what I look forward to every single Easter. I love the Christmas trees at Christmas. I am obsessed with these. What I'm pairing this with is actually a wine that my brother-in-law Tim got me, and I'm gonna absolutely butcher the name of this wine. This is the Coeur St. Helena Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon. Two of my favorites, Napa Valley Cabernet and a Reeses Egg. You cannot go wrong. I love Napa Valley Cabernet. You know when you're drinking a Napa Valley Cab. It's got that nice oaky flavor, little bit of green, a bit of fruit. It's just a holistically balanced wine. So why does it go so well with this? My personal opinion, when you eat a Reeses Egg and then you pair it with a Napa Valley Cabernet, it is almost like eating one of the little chocolates that you get at Christmas time that has that cream inside and that candied cherry, and you bite into it and it is just so delicious. That is what this wine and food pairing is to me. Not to mention you get the nice smoky, oaky flavor of the Cabernet, which is only adding complexity to the pairing with the Reeses Egg. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this pairing video. Definitely check out all of the links down below. In those links, you'll find all of the wines that are available to you online that I actually tried here today. I hope you have a wonderful Easter, and I hope that you enjoy beautiful wine with your Easter candy.